And howdy, everyone. Welcome to Word Redeux number 54. I'm not Landon. He is.
I am.
That guy. I'm Jonathan. Howdy, Landon. How's your day?
It's just getting started.
That's good thing.
I was gonna be so productive, and I was just like, not today.
No, it's not happening, man. It ain't happening today. Yeah. So, all right, as we are continuing, if you're going to read with us, go to KingJamesBibleOnline.org. You can also go to 1611 Bible. Go to BlueLetterBible.org, eastward.net, BibleHub.com, and go to Bible Study Tools if you want an audio Bible. But we are going to continue today in Leviticus chapter 17 and 18. Okay. Anything else happening?
Not a whole lot. Gonna make another flag soon.
Oh, cool.
That's my big project for this weekend that I haven't got started yet.
Right. It's got stripes on it.
What is the glow in the dark thing? I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna record it and do the process. From my YouTubes.
Well, awesome. Let's go ahead and pray in, shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Heavenly Father, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to come together for fellowship and studying your word. We're very grateful, and we take it quite to heart all the times that your son, Jesus Yeshua, said, have you not read? And it is written, and the Apostle Paul's too, as the scriptures say, and James, Peter, all of them. We're very grateful to have your written word. We thank you for that. We would ask for your healing on those that are struggling with addiction and various things right now, whether it be alcohol or injectables or smokables or whatever it is they need to break away from, or food. We would ask you to help them get off of that and fill that space with you. Bless you, Father. Thank you very much. We ask your blessing on everybody here now and in the future. Thank you. In Jesus Yeshua's name, amen. Oops. There we go. All right. I think you said you wanted to read first, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me pull up the Bible for those of us that are not us. There we go. Precinto El Biblio. There we go. All right. Leviticus chapter 17.
And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, speak to Aaron and his sons and to all the people of Israel, and say to them, this is the thing that the Lord has commanded. If anyone of the house of Israel kills an ox or a lamb or a goat in the camp, or kills it outside the camp, and does not bring it to the entrance of the tent of meeting to offer it as a gift to the Lord in front of the tabernacle of the Lord, blood guilt shall be imputed to that man. He has shed blood, and that man shall be cut off from among his people. This is to the end that the people of Israel may bring their sacrifices that they sacrifice in the open field, that they may bring them to the Lord, to the priest at the entrance of the tent of meeting, and sacrifice them as sacrifices of peace offerings to the Lord. And the priest shall throw the blood on the altar of the Lord at the entrance of the tent of meeting, and burn the fat for a pleasing aroma to the Lord. So they shall no more sacrifice their sacrifices to goat demons, after whom they whore. This shall be a statute forever for them throughout their generations. And you shall say to them, any one of the house of Israel, or of the strangers who sojourn among them, who offers a burnt offering or sacrifice and does not bring it to the entrance of the tent of meeting to offer it to the Lord, that man shall be cut off from his people. If any one of the house of Israel or the strangers who sojourn among them eat any blood, I will set my face against that person who eats blood and will cut him off from among his people. For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it for you on the altar to make atonement for your souls. For it is the blood that makes atonement by the life. Therefore, I have said to the people of Israel, no person among you shall eat blood, neither shall any stranger who sojourns among you eat blood. Anyone also of the people of Israel or of strangers who sojourn among you, who take in hunting any beast or bird that may be eaten, shall pour out its blood and cover it with earth. For the life of every creature is in its blood. Its blood is its life. Therefore, I have said to the people of Israel, you shall not eat the blood of any creature, for the life of every creature is its blood. Whoever eats it shall be cut off, and every person who eats what dies of itself, or what is torn by beast, whether he is a native or a sojourner, shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the evening. Then he shall be clean. But if he does not wash them or bathe his flesh, he shall bear his iniquity.
Okay, Leviticus chapter 18. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. After the doings of the land of Egypt wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. You shall do my judgments, and keep mine ordinances to walk therein. I am the Lord your God. You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him, to uncover their nakedness. I am the Lord. The nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother thou shalt not uncover. She is thy mother, and thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, or the daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover. The nakedness of thy son's daughter, or of thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness shalt thou not uncover, for theirs is thine own nakedness. The nakedness of thy father's wife's daughter, begotten of thy father, she is thy sister. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's sister. She is thy father's near kinswoman. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy mother's near kinswoman. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother. Thou shalt not approach to his wife. She is thine aunt. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law. She is thy son's wife. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife. It is thy brother's nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter. Neither shalt thou take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness, for they are her near kinswomen. It is wickedness. Neither shalt thou take a wife to her sister, to vex her, to uncover her nakedness, beside the other in her lifetime. Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness, as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife, to defile thyself with her. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech. Neither shalt thou profane the name of God. I am the Lord. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. Defile not yourselves in any of these things. For in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. And the land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomiteth out her inhabitants. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled, that the land spew not you out also when you defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them, shall be cut off from among their people. Therefore shall ye keep mine ordinance, that ye commit not any one of these abominable customs, which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your God. Well, it's a lot of yuck right there.
Yeah.
But let's go back to chapter 17 and discuss the other yuck. Blood.
So were they not allowed to kill? Because that just kind of stuck out to me. Where in the very beginning, like anything they killed had to be a sacrifice.
Well, what I believe this is talking about is the specific location of the sacrifice, right? So it has to be at the altar in the tabernacle, or later on at the altar in the temple, not just willy-nilly wherever they're going to do it.
Right.
And that's later in the books of Samuel and Kings, that's how Saul gets in trouble by, hey, let's just go ahead and sacrifice. We don't need to wait for Samuel. We'll just do it right here. Yep. So, anyways, it's very interesting about this. It has to be in that specific place. Doesn't matter who it is. The same law applies to House of Israel, strangers that are sojourning in the same area. One law for everybody in the land. And then it goes later in the chapter talking about eating blood.
Right.
Well, you're in the South. Front Street. Does anybody eat blood down there?
They make blood sausage. I've never had it. I don't even know what the process is, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, and then there's that whole culture of like when you get your first kill when you hunt a deer, of like drinking, I don't know if that's just a Southern thing. They never took me hunting, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. We'll drink no deer's blood.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think about all the stuff like in Germany you have the Blutwurst, and then in England or Britain you have the black sausage. That's blood, and there's a different color, but it's also blood, but it's mixed with something else. And then I know in the South it's real popular to take the blood pan drippings from cooking meat to make a gravy. Yeah, blood pudding. Okay. Yeah, if you don't need that, der blood pudding. Yeah, we'll pass on that. Kind of gives a whole new meaning to that pet name. Okay, pudding. Yuck. Anyways, so eating the blood, and it's interesting. Doesn't matter what blood it is. Don't eat any of it. None of it at all. Doesn't matter. Oh, and then, yeah, doesn't matter if it was torn apart by other animals or if it died by itself. don't touch it. You need to bathe and be clean. It says if you don't bathe, though, you're going to bear that sin, that iniquity. Okay, they're talking about eating brains. What is this zombie stuff? Okay, let's go to 18, shall we? That. Okay. Anything in yours worded a little strange, a little different?
Not really.
Not too bad.
No, not enough.
That, I don't know. Does sushi have blood in it? Is that what we're talking about? Bloody sushi? What are they? I'm going to go back and look at the chat. Okay. So, this is all the people you're related to that you're not supposed to be sleeping with, having sex with, uncovering their nakedness. That I don't think we need to really go there, but it's in the word. So
I'm sure Moses said the same thing.
He probably said, "Ew, my sister." Don't be gross. Yeah.
Or was it?
Well, it goes.
Is that Abraham or Moses that kept with Pharaoh? Yeah, it's my sister.
Yeah, and she was his half sister.
Yeah.
But it's a different time now. Figure they've been in Egypt interbreeding for however long. From the original 70, and now they're in the millions. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, April. My niece's dad has so many kids, she literally has to check before she dates. My niece's dad. Oh, okay. Yep. So that, yeah, and this seems to cover like your cousins and your half siblings. Your cousins, your half siblings. Hands off. And then, of course, anybody related to either of your parents. Yeah.
It's interesting that it says about the land. I mean, I know it's at the end of it, but will vomit you out.
Yeah. So I think it's a natural consequence. If you make the earth sick, it's going to throw you up.
Right.
That most interesting. And that there's a lot of stuff that is covered in this that the system is pushing these days. You know, the culture says, "Oh, that's exciting." No, it's gross and disgusting. Don't do it. Nothing really jumps out at me that surprises me, though. Although it does say that it's abomination, which, if you go back to the study that we did a long time ago on the word abomination, that means it's super stinky, gross, disgusting. Truth. That. Yes. So the children of your parents' siblings are your first cousin. Right? But then if they have children, it's your first cousin once removed. But then if each of those children have children, they're second cousins. Yes. Very important to keep track of that stuff.
Yeah, third and above, you're good.
Maybe in Louisiana. Maybe down at what happens on the bayou stays on the bayou. That. Now, we're not making fun of any states. So anywhere you go. Right? Look at, look at that story about the aristocrats, right? Who's that family with the big chins? The royal family? The Habsburgs. Yep. They should have gone by the scripture here instead of trying to keep it in the family. Okay. Anything else, Landon?
No, sir.
No? Anything else for any of this lesson? Anybody? That. It depends, Lynn. That I think this is specifically referring to sexual relations. This chapter that we just read. But yeah, there can be vulnerabilities in private things, but where do you draw that line? Right? Like, nobody wants their dirty laundry aired, but if you got someone in your family that's addicted to heroin and loves to liberate other people's belongings to support their habit, should other people be warned about that? No, I don't think so, April. That doesn't mean a sibling can't help bathe another as children. Not if we're talking about washing with soap and water. Yep. So, I mean, there's a whole slew of it. But I mean, just taking it on the surface as what was said in this chapter, about this chapter, I think it's pretty clear. No hanky-panky with your siblings. Goodness, there's people all around this morning.
And a whiny pit bull.
Yep. Is there any unwhiny pit bull?
I don't know why he waits till we start the stream. I mean, it's like, dude, 10 minutes before every time.
They're good at it. Well, come on, Dad. Come on. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you for reading, Landon. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, everybody. We appreciate it very much. If you would, like, share, subscribe. And if you're interested in growing a beard, we started another series. Y'all have to go check that out. Some friendly advice on growing a beard.
I stopped everything I was doing. And I was like, what? It's not what I expected. But all right.
Hey, some people need that information.
All right. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah. That. All right. So, anyways, everybody, love you all. Get your rest on. Until next time.